Hello and welcome back to Life with Paul M. Hopefully you've seen the first episode, which is the launch one, which gives you a little bit of an idea of what I'm hoping this channel is going to be about. I think the next really important thing to kind of get out there is, why am I doing this? It might sound quite obvious, but from my experience, we do things in life for two main reasons. It's a hobby, something that we really enjoy doing and we just do it free flow. And B, if we're chasing outside success, money on a professional kind of idea or business or sports idea, we're trying to make money out of what we do basically, and we all need money. But to be really honest with you, I'm doing this. I'm starting it off as a hobby. I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know how many videos I'm going to go. I don't know who's going to watch these videos apart from maybe my daughter. But I'm doing it because it just feels right to follow my passion. And the idea first started actually last year. I was kind of going through a bit of restructuring with my business, and I went over to America on my own, did a road trip, and I drove along that famous road, Route 66, that goes right the way through America for more than 2,000 miles. And I took 10, 12 days and I drove about 1,000 miles. And I remember one day I was just going through this longest road that you can imagine, like you see on the movies, and you couldn't see a car anywhere. And there's one photo, if I can dig it out, which sums it up. I was just lying down on the road. And my life just started to slow down. After so many years of chasing fast speed, because I loved it and I was capable of it. But it doesn't mean there's not more than one way to live your life. Anyway, so on that trip, it was a real junction of where do I want my life to go. But I got a lot of feedback on my personal Instagram story from people with really nice positive comments saying that, you've cheered us up today, you put a smile on our face, you might have inspired us to feel better or to do certain things, encourage us to look at life slightly differently. And I was really humbled and overwhelmed by all of the messages. And then since then, I've been busy on social media, mainly because I'm building, I guess, a bit of a video vlog of my life, and particularly with my daughter, so we can look back at it one day. I wish I had a video vlog of my life growing up and also with my parents. So it'd be nice for my daughter to always have this. Cut long story short, from all of the love and outpouring I received from people, I thought, you know what, why not follow my passion and start this channel and talk about things that matter to me, difficult challenges that I've faced, and see if I can help anybody. We're all going to go through our own stuff. And unfortunately, the only way we're really truly going to learn from life in many areas is going through those difficult moments. But if there's any ideas and tips and almost a shortcut, or just to give people belief that you can work through a difficult moment in your life, you can change your life around, you can decide what you're now into, what drives you on in life, the people you want to surround yourself in your life with. And I've been really lucky and really blessed. I've had a lot of really good people support me over the years with a lot of love. And many of these people I've met on social media or through business events, and I've not even met them physically always. But you find some sort of bond, some kind of connection, and things resonate together. So I've been really lucky. Like I say, I was blessed with two beautiful parents that brought me up, and I love to help people. I don't have all the answers. I'm trying to make all my videos in one take, so I will stumble across my words every now and then, but that's real life. And I don't even know how to be me always without making mistakes. I make mistakes all the time, small, medium and large, but learning from them is key. But I want to help people. Maybe they haven't got such a support network of positive-minded people. Maybe there's certain conversations people can't have with their nearest and dearest. But maybe engaging on here, leaving comments, maybe it can just help people. But I want others to also share their experiences on this channel, because as I said in the launch video, I want this to be our channel, not my channel, our channel, where people can feel safe, that they can come on and leave a comment and get encouragement from other people, maybe leave some advice for others, tips, what's helped them through life, or maybe it's just ask questions. And if I don't have the answer, somebody else on the channel in the comments, we can maybe work out the answers together. You know, I had a fitness brand for 8 years called Pulse-Roll, and this was my life. I was obsessed with it. I started out, I went to China, come up with an idea of a portable massage product, came back at £10,000 on my kitchen table, coming up with ideas, and it was purely to make money when I started. It was a business idea. And then before I knew it, within a couple of months, it became a passion. It was something that I'd fallen across that felt like it was my calling. And I don't know if you can hear the outside noise, by the way. I'm in Thailand at the minute, on my balcony, and there's cleaners pushing things along. All adds to the flavour. So this business all of a sudden became a passion. That I was obsessed, addicted, in love with it. I found something to bring out the best in me. So I started building a team, going to events, meeting people, getting the brand out there. I wrote down one day the people that I'd love to work with, and one of my sporting icons that I'm a huge supporter and fan of was Anthony Joshua, the boxer. Wrote his name down on a whiteboard, wrote the different type of retailers I want to sell to, how many countries I want us to sell into. And before you knew it, without even knowing what I was doing, I built this brand, had some fantastic people that worked with me and built the brand. And, you know, Anthony Joshua, the boxer, managed to meet him one day, and then got products to his team. Fast forward another year or two, he invested in the company. This was a dream, something that I'd written down on a piece of paper. You know, so this journey, it started off with passion with that. I then even went on QVC, the shopping channel, so nervous as hell. I took my dad's ashes with me for good luck, which actually dropped some of them on the floor in the changing rooms before it went on to the studio, which was a good icebreaker. So nervous, but I'm about pushing through my comfort zone. And I know I'm digressing a little bit, but that's my ADHD. But my business was a passion for so long, but then it reached a stage, that passion left me, which I never thought it would, because if you cut my arms open, the blood from my business, my brand, my baby was running through my veins. You know, I made a lot of very poor decisions in that business. I was maybe too eager. Maybe I wanted to succeed too desperately, too much in a rush, too much in my own world, under huge stress with anxiety, stress, depression, hitting burnout literally every 4, 5, 6 weeks, hitting the wall, but working through it. I loved it. But it got to a stage where it wasn't what it used to feel. So I made that really difficult decision to restructure, and then ultimately push the pause button and walk away from it, which was really difficult, but it felt right. And this feels right now, to create my passion around this. So I want this to be our channel. I want to help other people maybe find what their passion is, what their why is. I'll probably do an episode about what why actually means, and that's your motivator. You know, is it money? Is it something you've got a passion for, a hobby? Is it your family? My why is my daughter in many senses. It all goes back to her. But then my passion is also about trying to help people, give people a little bit more hope, a bit more belief. And as I say, share a little bit of what I've learned along the way, often the difficult way I found out. So hopefully that explains a little bit why I'm doing this. Please let me know in the comments. Feel free to ask me any questions. I know for YouTube to push me forwards, you know, anybody that subscribes or leaves a comment or a like will be really helpful. I really appreciate it. And if there's anybody that you know that you think this type of channel might be of interest of, let them know. You know, I'm going to do an episode talking about different books and podcasts that have helped me. High performance podcasts, for example. You know, I'm always talking about different tools, people, things that I come across that have helped me that maybe can help others. So if there's anything in this, I'd be very humbled if you let other people know about it. Well, that's it for me now anyway. I'm going to hit the beach soon. I've had a little bit of money saved up, not a lot. And I just thought I'm going to come away and create a load of content for this channel, get in a relaxed environment. And like I say, I don't know where this journey and this passion is going to take me, but life's too short not to follow your passions. Time goes by so fast. I wasted many years in my early years, in my 20s and 30s, by not truly following my passions or even knowing what my passions were consciously. And that's it for me for now. Thank you very much. Namaste. Have a great day.